Hey everybody, welcome. It's Karen Lanou from No Limits Businesswoman, and I have Liz Underhill here with me today, and I'm so excited because Liz is a recent graduate of the No Limits Mastermind, and she's going to talk a little bit about what her experience has been. So welcome, Liz. I'm so glad to have you here.
Oh, thank you. It's my privilege.
Yay, yay, yay. So Liz, just tell us a little bit about what was going on for you before you came to the mastermind. Like what was going on for you? What prompted you actually to say, hey, I need this?
Well, actually, I followed you for quite a while because I did take your podcasting course, and I just loved the way if I asked something, you answered it, you were right there. So I just followed you along. And when it, excuse me, before I came to this, I was nowhere, really. I had all these ideas and things, but just sitting, going nowhere, no thought to go anywhere. I just felt overwhelmed. And so when I felt overwhelmed, I did nothing. I didn't know which way to turn. I had all these beautiful ideas and it really not very good thoughts running through my head. So I just saw you talking, and so on one of your videos, and you asked for us to sort of opt in and just to talk to you, and that's where I got to. Yes. Okay.
And that's frustrating, isn't it? Because we have so many ideas, and it's just like, which one do I choose, right? Where, like, and how do I start? Where do I go from here? So, so where are you now? So you started the program a number of months ago. Where are you now in relation to that? And let me ask you, how quickly did it change? Did things start to change for you?
Well, they started to change fairly quickly. Using the Q. I can't even think. Isn't that awful? Thank you. That. Yes. It really actually started because I didn't realize all the thoughts that were defeating going through my head. I think you sort of know, but I didn't realize how much of it. And I just love that method, by the way. You're always taught if something negative comes up, say no, and think of something. But what I found about that method, and I think I spoke with that about in the mastermind, it just gave me time to absorb it. Instead of saying no, you go through that. And then immediately I would think of something that was good, that I did want. And it just slowly, those negative thoughts drifted away, and all my ideas were coming together. It was, I just think that was priceless for me.
Yeah, that's fabulous. Well, and so what happened for you? Like, so what started to happen for you? What were kind of the results that you got from being part of the mastermind?
Oh my gosh, there are just so many, but I could talk about a couple that I was having difficulty at the time because I'm an entertainer and I love fun things. And that was one way I wanted to go. And then I had developed another program. I didn't know if I should go that way. And after talking with you, you made me realize that maybe I should focus in on one. So I did. And I mean, I wasn't doing podcasts or anything. And I didn't even have a website for my fun thing. Since being in the program, I'm up to 30 podcasts now for my fun things, and I've got a website for my fun things. Just now finished a website for my serious things and have podcasts written out, ready to go. So, and the ideas just flood in, but thanks to you, which I was another, look at, there's something else I could do. Look at, there's something. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Only I didn't go like that. I went like this. So I learned to do that and think, now, does this fit with where I want to go? And if it didn't at the time, I would write it down. And just so maybe it was a good idea, but not for now, which is why I developed my fun thing. And left the other one on the back burner till I had the fun one established. I picked up more music gigs. It's been amazing. It's just been amazing.
Mm-hmm. Well, and your fun thing, that like the music gigs, I mean, that was something that you've always wanted to do, right? Like you have done here and there, but it was something that, and so with us doing our one-on-ones and the QC3 method, what I saw right away is that you actually gave yourself permission to actually follow that and be
Yes.
okay with that, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
And
And
then,
that I think I always had a belief because I love the fun things. I love to write humor and I love to do humor. And, and it was always a back burner thing for me. I have to go out and make this money. I have to go out and make this money. And I thought, well, I go out chasing all these things, making money, and I do a little bit here, a little bit there. But that was put on the back burner. Well, I put it to the front burner and just, I mean, I've got written columns. I'm in a couple of papers, and my podcasts are just full of fun. I'm getting great reviews from people emailing me and things. So it's wonderful. Yes.
that's great. So you started making money from the thing that you love to do.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
awesome. How fun is that?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, and so how did the mindset work that you did in the program impact other areas of your life?
Well, because I was far more focused on what I wanted rather than, and it didn't matter whether it was relationships or whatever, there was always these shiny objects. And it just made me more focused in every area. Like, is this really what I want? Is this making me feel good? And if not, well, put aside, what do I want? So it's helped me in all areas of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, so in terms of how do you feel now? Like what is it? How do you feel about everything? How do you feel about your life? How do you feel about the work stuff that you're doing?
Oh, I'm on top of the world. I know that might sound odd, but that's the way I feel, and I haven't felt so good in quite a few years.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been drifting
Mm-hmm.
and wasn't happy
Mm-hmm.
with myself because I was drifting and all the regular things that you say to yourself, well, you can't finish anything, et cetera, that's
Mm-hmm.
all gone.
That's
And
awesome.
so with that gone, it leaves room for great things that are happening.
Yeah. Yay. Well, and so, and you've tried other things before. You've worked with coaches. You've done other things. You were doing the background work just to see, like, to solve this for yourself. So when we talked, was it hard for you to kind of jump in and commit to the program?
I knew that I needed something. I've always been you can do this yourself. Like, really, you don't need to put any money out. And I thought for a while that I did need someone to help, but I just didn't know exactly who or what sort of help. Did I need business help? Did I need personal help? What did I need? So it was difficult to admit that I really needed help.
Right. And so, would you say this was a combination of both getting that personal help and that business help?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But what I found is, in my mind, I was after the business.
Right.
After the business help, but it flowed over into my personal. Absolutely.
Sure. Okay. Well, and so what was your favorite part of the program?
I loved meeting in the group,
Mm-hmm.
and getting feedback from the girls in there,
Mm-hmm.
and giving feedback,
Mm-hmm.
not just with them, of course, with you too. I love to hear their progression of how they were doing. I think my very favorite part was instead of saying no, I know that that's a really silly thing, but it worked wonders for me. It really did. And then when I saw the clearing with other people who were, seemed to be overwhelmed, and then you would help them clear, and you could just hear their sigh of relief, and it was good to see the growth in them too.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to witness where the head kind of goes, it kind of explodes, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, so Would you recommend this program to other women who are kind of struggling in their business and or in their career?
Oh, absolutely. I thought to myself, I remember asking you, was there a guarantee on this program? Because everyone has a guarantee. And I guess that was me trying to jump in and jump out, although I've never returned anything that I've, ever purchased.
Yeah.
And I thought, listen, Liz, you're in here, either you're in with 2 feet or you're in with one and one hanging out, or you're going to jump out anyway. So, you got to take a chance. And I am a chance taker in my life. So I thought, well, never done this. And so I would recommend it to anyone. I really would, that was sitting where I was. You don't know where you're going. You think it's the money thing. You can't afford the money to pay for a coach because you can hardly afford what you're doing because the money isn't coming in too rapidly. But in my case, and I'm sure many others, that investment has paid off triple. So I would tell anyone, if you're sitting on the fence, give it a chance. You'll love it, as I did.
That's great. Actually, that was my next question: is what you tell people who are sitting on the fence? So that's fabulous. Well, anything else that you think anybody should, that the gals who may be considering this, that they need to know about this?
Well, the only thing, and as I've seen in the group, and certainly for myself, whom I'm the only one that I can talk to, it will change your life in ways that you probably can't even think of now. And like me, I got in it strictly, now which business should I do? What should I do? I just want out of this overwhelming. But it's passed off into absolutely every area of my life.
Wow.
So you never know. You got to get past that maybe this isn't for you, or you want to do it all by yourself. And I've been that all my life. For my age, that's many, many, many years. And I don't mind telling my age, but do you want me to tell my age?
Sure.
Anyway, I'm 75, and here I am at the top of my game for the first time in a long time.
Wow.
So if I can do it, anyone can do it.
Excuse me, that is awesome. Thank you so much, Liz. Excuse me. And Liz has been so amazing again. So, right away, you took off, right? Like you took in the information. That's the biggest thing about this whole
Yes.
program is that, and I don't know what I said to you about the guarantee, but I know what I generally say is, if you do the work, you're going to get results. Yeah. That's all there is to it. If you don't do the results, yes, nothing's going to happen. But that's with anything. But yes, you jumped in and you just went for it, and you are through our one-on-ones. You just took it all in, and things shifted for you really quickly. And so
it did.
And then again, right away started, like, gigs started coming in, and opportunities just out of the blue again started to. And I know you're a law of attraction fan, and so yes, when things come out of the blue, it's like, okay, well, yeah, I created this. I created this. But when we're blocked, we ain't creating anything that's that we really want, right? So
exactly.
You just made some significant changes very, very quickly. So I'm so pleased, and I'm so pleased. Yeah, it's just again just that you've had this experience, and because that's what I see most people have. But when people come in, you think, we can do this, but you never know if people are going to do the work, and you just did. You jumped right in. So
that is true. I mean, there was lots there, more than even you can comprehend all at once. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to do this. And if I do it and it doesn't work, at least I tried. Well, of course, if you do the work, it's going to work. And it did work because I did the work.
Yeah.
Which was, I must say this, it really wasn't a lot of work.
No.
Because the tools were there. It was not difficult. I make it sound like it's work. It certainly was a different way of thinking and a different way of doing things. But the rewards came for me so quickly, and so wonderfully that really it wasn't work.
Yeah. 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 Well, that's great. I'm going to leave it on that one. That's not work.
Okay.
It's just lots of rewards, no work, or not a lot of work.
Yes.
Well, fabulous, Liz. Again, it's been such a pleasure to work with you. So wonderful again just to see you and chat with you about this. And again, for any of you who are sitting on the fence about this, just listen to what Liz said, right? I mean, she can do it. Anybody can do it. And really, again, it's just if you do the work, the results come. That's just the changes that can impact your whole life, not only your business, but your whole life come, for the most part, pretty quickly. So if you're interested, just make sure that I should have pretty soon, I should have something, a link down below that says, just goes to nolimitbusinesswoman.com/talk. And just, go to there, book a time, and we'll just have a quick chat. We'll find out whether or not we're a match. It's no strings, right? Just an easy chat. Either we're a match or we're not, right? And then we can talk about details. So that's it. So thank you again, Liz. I so appreciate you. Again, it's been such a wonderful experience to get to know you even better now, and to work with you for this time. So yeah, thank you very much. And everybody, thank you again for joining us. All right. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.